Niner Empire. What's good? You know who it is. It's your boy, Jay in the Bay. Now, if this is the first time you've come across one of my videos, I go by the name, of course, Jay in the Bay, and I represent the red and gold, them Niners. So you can tune in to Jay in the Bay's YouTube channel for information on the Niners, and I sprinkle in just a Scotia NFL news as well. But let's get it started with the 2021 NFL Mock Draft 2.0. And of course, we're going to be using the 49ers for the simulation. And just wanted to state that in the past, John Lynch has shown that he will make draft day trades. And I think we're definitely going to do that in the first round of this draft. But let's get into it. And before the draft starts, we're going to make a trade. And we're going to trade with the New York Giants at pick 11. Looks like we want their first round pick this year, the 11th overall pick. And we're going to give up our 43rd this year, which is a second round pick, our 117th pick this year, and then we're also going to give up our 2022 round 2 pick. Now let's see if the Giants will accept this trade. So we want their first round pick this year, 11 overall, and we're going to give up our 43rd this year, 117th this year, and a second round pick next year. Let's see if the Giants accept that trade. All right, so the Giants accepted this trade. Now we are picking at number 3 and at number 11. Let's get it. Let's start the draft. Okay, so quarterback spot is available. Obviously, the top 2 are still there with Justin Fields and Trey Lance. And looking at the summary, Lance has physical tools for days. He's already been exceptional at taking care of the football. Okay. And let's look at Justin Fields. You name it, Fields has it. Even with the bad on tape this year, Fields still earned his second consecutive passing grade over 92. I think for this draft, I'm going to go with the wild card. I'm going to take Trey Lance with the number 3 overall pick, quarterback from North Dakota State. And looks like Fields, he fell to Carolina in this mock draft. And the reason why I wanted to trade up into the pick 11, because I want to get the best cornerback available. And I feel like he would definitely be the cornerback of the future for the team, because Verrett is only on a 1-year deal. Emmanuel Mosley is only on a 2-year deal, and K'Wan Williams is also on a 1-year deal. So we need to get younger at the cornerback position, and we need to get one of the best prospects of cornerbacks that are coming out of this draft this year. And I think that will be J.C. Horn. He's a press man cornerback. He only allowed 8 catches from 24 targets in the SEC last season. So let's go with J.C. Horn. Let me know what you guys thought of this trade in them comments. So our next pick will be 102, and that should be in the, I believe that should be in the 4th round of the draft. And I have a feeling that John Lynch will definitely make a trade similar to this. He's done it last year when we drafted Javon Kinlaw with the 13th overall. Obviously, that was a trade with the Indianapolis Colts, but we also traded back into the first round to get the Ayuk show, Brandon Ayuk, and obviously that trade paid off. And in Lynch's first draft, he traded back one spot with the Chicago Bears. The Bears selected Mitchell Trubisky, and the Niners selected Solomon Thomas. Now, that trade didn't necessarily work out, but he's shown that he will make draft day trades to get the best value at the pick. So we've already got our quarterback. We've got our top-notch corner. Our needs are, wide receiver, safety. And I feel like we need edge rusher and interior offensive lineman. So, we could go with safety Jamar Johnson here. There's also guard Kendrick Green. We could go with the wide receiver, tackle, but I think we're going to get a off. Actually, no, I think we're going to get a safety because he ranks as a 41 best prospect, but we're picking them in the hundreds. So clearly, Jamar Johnson fell, and I think we're going to go with Jamar Johnson, a young safety, because our defensive secondary, all of our safeties are on 1-year deals except for Jimmy Ward. So we definitely have to get younger at this position, and we'll have team control for Jamar Johnson for the next 3 to 5 years. So let's go with Jamar Johnson, safety from Indiana. And our next pick will be 155th pick overall. And, we'll most likely address edge rusher, offensive line, and receiver. We'll see who is the next best player available. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure you leave a like. If this is the first time you checked out Jay in the Bay, make sure you subscribe. And looks like we're going to go with we still have a guard available, Kendrick Green. We still have a wide receiver available. I think I'm going to go with wide receiver. I'm going to go with Cade Johnson out of South Dakota State. And our next pick will be 172. And I think I'm going to go with Kendrick Green, the guard. He's ranked 68. We're picking him at, 155. So I think we'll definitely go with Kendrick Green. This should be excellent value. And looks like we have another pick coming up real soon at pick 180 overall. We probably should get a tackle to put behind McGlinchey, because I don't think McGlinchey will be here for the foreseeable future, like for the next 3 to 5 years. So we got to get a tackle and develop that person. So we're going with Robert Hainsey, tackle out of Notre Dame. And we have 2 more picks left. We've already addressed quarterback, corner, wide receiver, safety. We got an interior offensive lineman. We'll probably get another interior offensive lineman, or we could get edge rusher, because we could go with Aaron Banks, another Notre Dame player, or we could go with a edge rusher. I think we're going to go with Aaron Banks, guard, and our last pick will probably go with the best edge rusher available. And our last pick will be pick 230. And let's see who is available. Okay, so there's a center available. We got some running backs, but I don't think running back is a high priority in this draft. I mean, I could see Lynch drafting a running back on a day 3, so like a 5th, 6th, or 7th round pick, and then having them compete, to try to get on the active roster. And if not, they could always be given an assignment to the practice squad. So I could see the Niners getting a running back, but in this simulation, I think I'm going to go with the best edge rusher, get a nice young edge rusher, and we'll go with Janarius Robinson, edge rusher out of Florida State, with our last pick in the draft. Faithful Niner Empire. Let me know what you guys think of this draft. Make sure you leave your thoughts in them comments. And as the draft finishes up, we'll go to see what the PFF thinks of the mock draft. So obviously we select Trey Lance overall in this simulation with the 3rd overall pick. We made a trade with the New York Giants. We received their 11th overall pick in this year's draft, and we gave away this year's second round pick in 2022, and also a 3rd round pick in this year's draft as well. So I think that's pretty good, because we got the next best corner, or some say the best cover corner in the draft coming out this year, in J.C. Horn, cornerback from South Carolina. So we addressed those 2 needs, quarterback, corner. We got a safety out of Indiana with the 102 overall pick. We also got a wide receiver, Cade Johnson, with the 155th overall pick out of South Dakota State. And the next 3 picks, we added depth along that offensive line. Kendrick Green, Robert Hainsey, Aaron Banks. They can play guard, tackle. And then the last pick of the draft, we got an edge rusher. And it looks like the overall grade from PFF was a B+. So that's pretty good. That's not bad. Let me know what you guys think of the draft. I like this because we get great value at the corner, get our quarterback of the future, and we added depth, safety, wide receiver, offensive line, and edge rusher. So thank you guys for watching the mock draft. I'll probably be coming out with another one again tomorrow. And I enjoy doing these. And thanks for watching Jay in the Bay. And I'll see you guys in the next one.